So to start with, we'll do caster warlock, like pure caster. And pure caster warlock is pretty easy. Basically, you just pick all of the, in my opinion, obviously, you just pick all the resourcefulness gear. You get a little bit of knowledge too, knowledge and resourcefulness, basically for your spells, for your spell slots. Basically, that's about it. You don't need a whole lot, and then you just run a, like, I would just recommend a longsword. In one slot, you can run a spell book in the other. It doesn't really matter a whole lot. Throw them all on. Let's see what my spell slots are. So I'm missing 3 spell slots, and if you had to give up any spell, I would actually give up probably Lightning Sphere. For base kit lobbies though, I would definitely say it's kind of tough to say what to give up. Probably something like this. So like take Lightning Sphere off, take off Glaciate. As a pure caster, I'd take off Glaciate. You could get rid of Firewall. I don't know if I would recommend it though. You could run Frost Breath, but I don't know why you would over yeah, I don't know why anybody would run Frost Breath over just Wind Blast. And then you don't really have a lot, you don't, in base kit lobbies, you really don't have the memory cap for Lightning Sphere. So I guess you could run Glaciate here. Really wanted to. I'm not sure. Like maybe this is good. Glaciate, you're probably not going to use it a whole lot outside of using it for like Ice Block, unless you want to melee somebody. But like I said, this is like a pure caster sorcerer, so you're probably not going to melee that much. But yeah, you got Wind Blast, you got Firewall, you got Frost Lightning, you got Teleport. Like I said, Lightning Sphere is pretty good, but you just don't have the memory slots for it. You have to give up another spell. You can always run a +3 green necklace for spell capacity. I'm not gonna make new players like buy a green item just to run the Squire kit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna build a kit that they can run without investing any gold in it, because that's what people want. They don't want to have a min-max 24 and under gear kit where like, you know, they're kind of abusing the gear system to bring in the absolute like most gear they possibly can. You know what I mean? Like people probably just want to know what they can run in base kit lobbies and kind of leave it at that. But yeah, you're just gonna be kiting a lot with this build, and I'll show it now. You think the AP change was due to low HR player counts? Yes, I do. So basically, for perks as well. So for perks, you're running Spell Merge, you're running Elemental Fury, you're running Time Distortion, and this is the only flex slot you have. So I'm running Spell Sculpting for the increased spell range, but if you don't want to run that, you can run Air Mastery, and Air Mastery basically makes it so your Wind Blast and your Vortex will make it so you can never be meleeed by any melee class that doesn't have Iron Will or Breakthrough. Air Mastery is kind of broken. Where is it? Spell Sculpting will make it so your Wind Blast has a bigger, further range. You'll have further range in your Lightning, Frost Lightning. You'll have further range. You'll have a bigger Flame Wall, a bigger Flame Strike and Eruption. You'll have further distance Electric Dash if that matters to you. Frost Breath, like who cares? I'm probably never going to use Frost Breath, I'll be honest. Wind Blast is too good by itself. And I'm not running Lightning Sphere, but you would also have a wider Lightning Sphere Spell Sculpting. So Spell Sculpting is also really good. This does increase your cooldown time though. So like here, I have 38 seconds on my Lightning Bolt. If I take this off, I have 36 seconds. It's barely noticeable, but it is there. Just like how Manifold basically reduces your spell cooldowns by 25%. So it goes to 33. Like it's not a huge difference, but it is there. You could run Mana Flow to give yourself a spell damage bonus, but in my opinion, it's an average of 15. Mana Flow is basically like saying you do 15% more magic damage. It's all right, like it's fine. Air Mastery is 50% on your air spells. If you're running Lightning Sphere, you could hit them with a Lightning Vortex and be kind of crazy with it, but we don't have to worry about that. I wouldn't recommend running Apex in base kit lobbies. I wouldn't. You could. I mean, you could run Apex here if you really wanted, but it's going to be harder for you to kite melee classes, and it's going to be harder for you to move while casting and stuff. So you could run Apex here if you really wanted. I don't know if I would recommend it. Apex is kind of it's kind of tough to use, but it is kind of broken in that you'll basically just dumpster anybody you hit with your spells. A lot of damage. All right, let's run. We'll run Air Mastery. We'll run Air Mastery for this. Okay. All right, here you go. Well, this guy's not dead yet, which is actually kind of crazy, but he's dead now. You done? Actually surprised he survived the volley. Okay. Pulling back into the fire. And he's dead. Okay. Firewall him. Have I missed? He's in trouble. Push him back in the fire. Damn. Just take him out. So I'll show you melee Sorc. It's not as, I don't think it's as good as ranged Sorc right now, but I'll show it to you. Ice Lightning's really good. It's kind of like, I feel like you might want to run it regardless, but. So for melee Sorc, you don't change a whole lot. Honestly, you probably just take this off and put on spell sculpting. You need the extra range for your teleport, your lightning sphere. And then for gear, what you're gonna do is you're gonna swap some stuff out. So you're gonna go to Squire and you're gonna run you're gonna try to get your strength to 15. You're gonna try to get enough knowledge to run your spells. That's about it. So I'll run a dark leaf boots. Gonna run leather chasses for the knowledge, and we'll adjust it based on how many slots I still need. We might run rawhides. We might run riveteds. I'm not sure yet. Okay, throw on a padded tunic and a leather cap. Okay, let's see if I have enough spell slots. Hold on. I need 4 more spell slots. That is unfortunate. Well, I don't have my gear on yet. Hold on. All right, so now what do I need? I need 1 spell slot. We're gonna need a lot more than 1 in just a second here. It's kind of tough because lightning sphere takes a lot of spell slots. So what I would recommend then is on Squire, you could run rawhide gloves. I'm not a huge fan of rawhide gloves. I mean, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm at 15 strength. I'm at 25 knowledge. Can I run lightning sphere? I cannot. So this is like one of the things that sucks about Squire gear. You really end up having to like kind of give up a lot to just run your spells. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give up eruption. So no firewall, no firewall. You have lightning sphere, and that's gonna help me catch people in melee. I could run like low boots. I'd have to get. There's no strength knowledge stuff. Elemental fury for melee Sorc still helps. Elemental fury is really good. It's just a really useful perk that works for everybody. And the rest of the these are all caster perks. The after casting a merge spell, gain move speed bonus might be helpful. It kind of depends. We can try merge. Let's try merge might. So for melee sorcerer, we use spell merged might for the move speed bonus after you teleport on someone. Spell sculpting and time distortion. Yes, I'm doing Squire in each class. And then I have enough to run most of my spells. Sadly, it's just too hard in Squire kit to run the right sorcerer spells. Is what it is. And yeah, we'll get in there in a second. If I ran a frock here, I would be at 12 strength, but I'd have the knowledge, which is really unfortunate. Let me adjust it. Let me see if I can run low boots. I'm not a huge low boot enjoyer, but we might get lucky with breakpoints here. Let's see. No, we didn't hit the breakpoints, and the drip is heinous. So let's fix this. All right, let's get back in the dungeon. I still look hideous, but I mean, Sorcerer drip is just not very good. You can't even get arcane garb in the Squire, so it is what it is. So basically here you just want to buff yourself and jump on top of people with lightning sphere and try to out melee them. It's a lot harder to play than melee Sorc. Sorry, it's harder to play than caster Sorc because you actually have to win melee fights, whereas caster Sorc I just kind of bully people, to be honest. Caster Sorc just kind of bullies people, right? Those people couldn't even touch me. They couldn't even melee me. Wind Blast is basically just there to get people, like if you get a landmine rogue on you, Wind Blast pushes them off you, that's it. Same thing as before. This guy's not in a very good spot right now. He actually might kill me here. Nope, I got him. I think he was hurt already. Because there's basically no instance where like that amount of damage I just did would kill this guy. Yeah, he was about to 3-time me with his falchion. Actually, that was one hit. He only hit me once, right? Was that one or no? He shot me with the crossbow. So his crossbow and falchion hit. You, bro. I don't know why they nerfed the spells and spellcasters. They give them a variety of play spells. They just want spellcasters to stand still and cast spells. It's so lame. Yeah, I know. I don't know, Mo. I really don't know. Oh, he's cooked. Yeah, that was a direct hit elemental bolt. I had to push that before I healed. Us. Did that hurt? Oh, what? What was that? Wow, that projectile's fast. Because they want higher costs to do good damage spells and melee? I don't know what they want, man. Bro, ain't no way you're just W kicking me. Why are cats so tanky? Does anybody know why? Why are cats so damn tanky? That was a wind blast, an elemental bolt, and a body shot longsword, and he's a freaking cat. Is there a bug? He also brought in a plus all attributes necklace.